Welcome everyone. So today I am taking over the tools from Jake, my brother, and I'm actually going to be doing some sandblasting today. So this is a piece we got. We've got some antique cast iron railings that came from an old Victorian house in Melbourne. So we are going to sandblast this today and I'm going to give it my first attempt. So stay tuned. We will show you the whole process of how to sandblast.
And that puppy's going to go in there.
It's going to go in there. Looks like a little incubator thing. So next video would be us actually sandblasting. So we're back here. We are going to start sandblasting now. Our little incubator just didn't work. There's too much happening. So we've created a new little thing here. So I've got my headgear on. Safety first, everyone.
I also got my gear on too.
And the camera guy has got the safety as well, just so that you know we're all safety precaution here. So let's do some sandblasting. As you can see, if you look a bit closer, the colour has changed a bit from getting off the rust and dirt and all the stuff. So we're going to take this all off and we'll come back when we've actually finished the product and we'll show you what it looks like. So guys, I've just done about maybe 10 minutes of sandblasting. I've done these panels here, this panel, starting to do some of this and did a little bit here. I'm still going. It's definitely a very messy job. Sand is going everywhere, but I'm looking forward to the end result. So stay tuned and we'll see how this item's gonna look when we're finished.
We're having pizzas and pina coladas at my sister's friend's house. Homemade pizzas! Rock on. No, don't rock on. Don't do it.
So we're back. We're still sandblasting, but we're going to try something new as well because we've got a few pieces and the sandblasting does take a bit of time, I've noticed, and you get pretty dirty. So we've got some rust converter here. What I'm going to do, I'm basically going to place the items in this little mixture here, and then I'm going to just generously, with a paintbrush, just paint on this rust converter. It's kind of like an acid. So just in the bucket, turn them around. This one's basically just be generous with the liquid. Also be aware this is kind of like an acid as well, so use protective stuff if you are doing this at home. Okay, then what we do, we're going to place this to dry over here, and there's a few that we've already started. And basically what this is going to do, this is going to actually like lift off the rust. So it takes off all that stuff and it brings it back to the original metal, and then we'll be painting from there. So hope you enjoyed that. So we're back. I'm having round 2 of doing sandblasting. So last time I was not prepared. This time I got my shower cap on and headgear so I don't get sand in my hair like I did last time. So we're going to try sandblasting again with this little guy.
one of our sheets. We've done one of them sandblasting already. So now what we're gonna do after that is we're gonna spray some wax and grease remover. You can buy this at Bunnings, I was told. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna generously spray this on the cast iron piece of thing that we just sandblasted. So this is to get rid of all the dust or any grime left over before we start to paint it. So after you've sprayed that on, then we're just gonna kind of just get in as much as you can and just wipe that all down. And again, you can just be as generous as possible because you want to get rid of all that grime before we put the paint on. Again, make sure you're wearing your safety equipment. This stuff can dry out your hands. Okay, excellent. Now once you've done that side, you've got to do the other side as well. So just turn it around. And again, just spray these generously. And once you've done that, then we're going to be ready to paint our items. So in the next video, we're going to be painting this little guy. So see you then. All right, so we've cleaned our cast iron piece with the wax and grease removal. Now we're gonna, before we paint this, so this actually, the paint doesn't like to stick to stuff that's cold. So we're gonna heat this up. We've got a heat gun here. So I'm just gonna heat this up before we paint start painting the item. So you put the gun up to 250 degrees, which you can see there. It is quite warm. Now we're just going to go over it and just heat up the iron. And once we've done this, then we're going to start painting it, and that will be the next video. Okay, so we've heated up our cast iron with our hot gun. Now we're going to start painting it. So what we're going to use is steel primer to put underneath. Now, this is my first time painting this kind of thing, so we'll see how we go. What you're going to do is just going to do lightly back and forward. So let's give this a go. Just sort of get in there and get all the bits. This is priming the cast iron until we actually put the top coat paint on. Now again, I'm not a professional painter, so okay, and then we do the other side, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So we're just doing the other side now. As you can see, I've just given it to my professional painter to do the other side. making sure you cover everything, protecting it. Okay, so this is the last step in the process. We have undercoated all these items. These are ready. So we're gonna leave them undercoated. We were gonna paint them, but then everyone has a different color in their houses. So we've undercoated them and these will be ready for sale in our shop very shortly. We've also got this design here, which also will be up in the store as well. So there you go. That's our video on sandblasting cast iron. All right, so to go to the shop, you can go to antiquesyear.com.au and see these items in the shop. We'll put a link in the description if you're interested to have a look. If not, you can come down and see us we are in Adenza Park, or you can shop on our online store. Until next time.